What the hell do you guys mean late? I am the earliest I've been ever. Like some minutes before I was supposed to be streaming. Hi, hello, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. It is Bibi time. It is Bibi time. 3 minutes late. No, 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 no. The starting screen is part of the stream. Hi, hello everyone. Hi. She's here. I am here finally, and I'm feeling way better with my tummy stuff. So, I'm also a maid today. I'm a maid today. How was this thing? Um, I don't quite remember how to greet people as a maid. Let me try to remember. I got it. Okaere nasai, Gojojin-sama. Today is maid day. That's why I'm dressed like this. That's why I will try to maybe talk a little bit more fancy and see if that works. Seriously, is running on South American time. 3 minutes late is early, but yeah, he knows. He knows exactly. We're always late. We're always used to be late. So, this time I actually prepared with a lot of days, for like the stream and stuff, because I really wanted to make a good job, doing justice to my. I would say, yeah, you know what? I would say it's my favorite childhood toy ever. My littlest, not like as My Little Pony, but rather I had littlest pet shops when I was younger, and I absolutely adore them. So I thought maybe it would be nice to share some facts that I know about littlest pet shop with you guys. Sorry about the dogs in the background. I really can't do much about it, but we are like a South American maid, and a South American maid is surrounded by dog pens. Thank you, Sako. Maid, more like housekeeper. What's the difference? I'm just kidding. I know the difference. I do both jobs. I'm also a housekeeper and a maid, and I cook and I clean, and we do everything. Cause we're in the circumstance where we cannot afford doing nothing less. South American maid kills people. That is not true. South American maids are the best. They can also fight. They know how to throw chanclas. They know how to throw the little rollers for like when you are cooking. They know how to throw all of the kitchen utensils that you can imagine. I remember seeing ads for LPS on TV all of the time. Yeah, they were super popular in the 2000s. I will inject you guys with some nostalgia and remind you about the games, the high quality toys that were outside of the. Oh shit! Thank you, Proctor. Thank you for becoming a shareholder. Welcome. How the hell has it been 7 months? It feels like 2 or 3 at the most. Either way, it's money very well spent because you're a lovely streamer, and I would definitely be more social at you if I had a tail. If you had a tail? Oh god. That is a very funny thing, a funny condition to be parasocial for somebody about. I wonder where that came from. I wonder where that came from. She has a blog. No, I don't have a blog. No. I'm not into that sort of stuff. No, thank you. But yeah, it seems like it has been less time, right? I don't know. It feels like I started streaming yesterday. But it's not true. We've almost been doing this for 2 years now, and I gotta tell you guys, it's really been so fun that I have not even realized how much time has passed. So I gotta thank you for that. You guys are the greatest viewers I could get, and yeah, I'm glad that I can also share with you my silly little hobbies and girly things. Although I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, I know you will enjoy it because I will try to remind you of your childhood or your teenage years, depending on how old you are, which is okay as well. I bet that if you're older, you probably had like even better toys back then because I don't know, the quality back in the day was like top tier, most like especially developed, special made toys and accessories and everything you can imagine. And I'm sure that every single 90s to 2000s show had like merch and stuff. I am going to hang that dog's owner by his neck as soon as I found out which motherfucker it is. Sunday Bibi when? Soon! We're gonna have it soon. You'll be able to put me next to your toys that I hope are normal toys. Tell me that you have a collection. Put me next to your minis. If you ever get a Bibi Standy, please put me next to your minis. I will be very happy there. Do not put me in a jar though. Please. Wouldn't be surprised if Bibi was a big fan of Hello Kitty and Cinnamon. I absolutely love Sanrio, which is the brand that carries Hello Kitty, Cinnamon, and all of the Sanrio characters you probably have heard of before. I am a huge fan. I do collect toys. I do collect cute things. I have like a very soft side where I really like pink stuff and like fluffy stuff and cutesy plushes and toys and everything. I eat it up. My favorite Sanrio. I don't really have a favorite Sanrio character, but I really like my Melody, who is a pink bunny. She's like very cute, very fluffy pink bunny. And she's been my hyper fixation for a bunch of years now. I have everything you can imagine from my Melody. I have my Melody brushes. I have my Melody jewelry boxes. I have my Melody pens. I have everything my Melody. You go in the jar. No, I don't want to go in the jar. You must set me free. I am a traveling merchant. What kind of life are you gonna give to my standee? What kind of life are you giving to my standee? I don't approve of it. I don't want to go in a jar. I need to be free. You can leave me in another place. Like, if you want to, I would encourage you to get me like a nice house to stay in. Get a nice house just to put your Bibi standee in. Travel in the jar. Are you gonna take the jar everywhere? Are people gonna stare at the jar? Because nowadays, almost everyone knows about the jar. This is a threat. Do not put me on the fucking jar. I will hunt you in your dreams. I will possess my standee and scratch your eyeballs while you're sleeping. You're a girl. This is expected. Is it really? I don't know. I guess so. Yeah. I guess cute things. I was talking about cute things a while back, and you guys tried to explain to me. It's more probably likely that it's because you're a girl, and you kind of like babies. You like babies and cute stuff that kind of look like babies or resemble babies with their huge eyes and tiny bodies and huge faces and stuff. And I could not agree more. Yeah. Cute things are just, I don't know, they make my brain melt. It's so good. Like, I feel so good whenever I get cute stuff. I don't know. But yeah, I kind of moved from buying cute clothes into buying cute items a while ago. So maybe I will start redoing my LPS collection. I don't really have any more little pet shops of my own. My mom kinda, as I was growing up and I kinda rejected cutesy stuff. Because you have during your teenage years, you always have that phase where you hate everything girly if you're a girl. I basically gave away all of my toys, all of my childhood toys that could have costed a lot nowadays. And I had some pretty rare ones as well, but what can we do? Can't do much. A rebel. I want a cute Bibi Fumo. I would love to make a Fumo. I think I know where I can make a Fumo, but I would have to see the manufacturing prices and all that stuff. If you guys can help me, I will bring you a Fumo. I will bring you a very smug Bibi Fumo. Cutie Bibi. Hi, Malia. Hi. The standee is going on my whip shelf. Ooh, what do you got on your whip shelf? Am I gonna be meeting other VTubers? I would love to hang out with more VTubers on the shelf. Travel in the jar, almost everyone. They are people to me, okay? My toys are people to me. It was all about Beanie Babies back in the day, yeah. Okay, so Beanie Babies didn't really make a, like, they weren't really here per se. I've only seen Beanie Babies being brought from the US, right? So like I have a family member that would bring Beanie Babies to me, And they were really cute. They also need to wear merch and some manga. Nice, nice. Okay, I approve of that. I can be on the anime shelf. I welcome my new home. And hopefully soon we're gonna have this standees. We'll see. Okay. Let's start with Littlest Pet Shop, the rabbit hole. I put here 3 silly individuals. An axolotl, a panda, and a lamb. And are you gonna tell... Look at me and my eyes and my huge eyes and tell me that lamb is not the cutest thing you've ever seen. She has like a little poncho and also a little bow on the head, and it's super cute. So as you can see, the designs are like very, very bubbly headed. They have huge eyes as well. And I'm sure that if you have any sisters or like nieces or something like that, you have seen Littlest Pet Shop somewhere. It's not even close. It is super cute. What are you talking about? No. I think this is male tsundere-ness. I think you don't wanna admit that it's super cute. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Do you want some I don't know, what else could you think that is super cute? Tell me, which toy from the 2000s you think it's super duper cute? Say it is the cutest thing when there's Bibi right there, SMH. I do not count. We're talking about toys. I'm a real person. I'm a real drow. The modern LPS are terrible in comparison. I know. Oh, we're gonna be talking about that in a second. I'm attending a 3D printing workshop in a few weeks. They have a bunch of stuff. Might see if I can make some things related to VTubers. Oh, please do! Please do! And there's a lot of free resources out there for 3D printing, and I bet you can find like very nice things to make. I would love... Okay, I don't want to request something from you, from any of the Bibi's test fan if I think that's gonna be expensive or anything. But I would love if somebody could make me like a little joblin. A little 3D printed joblin would be nice. Gizmo Furby! A Furby! Furbies were terrifying, man. They scared me so much. And for some reason, I had a couple of cousins that would put theirs on a very top shelf, and since I was the shortest, I only could see its horrible eyes staring at me. It was a Furby modeled after Gizmo from the film Gremlins. Oh, wait, I think I've seen that one. Oh god, it's the one that has like brown spots. It's like white with brown spots. Sure, yeah, I'm a little short. Wait. Okay, let's start with this. So, to learn about Littlest Pet Shop, first we gotta analyze the generations. The generations that came through the years of Littlest Pet Shop. Okay, this is the first generation. Yeah, just like VTubers, we had some generations in the LPS world. So, they were released by Kenner in the 90s in the US, and they look pretty normal, like your average toys of like cats, dogs, some rare animals like parrots and like tigers and that sort of stuff. You know, pretty simple, standard 90s. Because of the eyes and the shape of the toys, they were very realistic designs. You see, they kind of resemble normal dogs and normal animals. Rand. I had a TV show that ran for only 1 season. Sorry about the typos. I will commit them a lot. So the TV show that they released was an effort to get more people to buy their Littlest Pet Shops, but it completely failed. It is a very obscure kind of show made by, I think, Warner Brothers or someone like that. But basically, the show was about a couple of pets that lived inside of a pet shop. On a treehouse inside of a pet shop. I know that sounds weird. And the story of the show was basically them going on adventures and goofing around. But it never became as popular as other shows, so they eventually cancelled it. Same thing happened with the line of toys. Sadly, they were not that popular. They were not that cute. Plus, the ones that from the first generation had this weird fluff, as you can see right here on this picture. some of their animals had like fluff around. And that made the designs really uncanny, if you ask me. Because it was, the rest of the body would be plastic, and then the tails or like some sort of detail would be fur. And it was ugly. Ran. Okay, thank you. 30 gajillion dollars in adverse, $20 in profit, basically. Yes, yes. So it was very unpopular, right? And then it stopped. It didn't not stop producing. It stopped producing the toys from the 90s and then redesigned them into what is called the Generation 2, considered the golden age of LPS. Starting from 2005. 2005. Oh god, we are hacks, okay? You and me, we are hacks. They were bought. Kenner was bought by Hasbro, and they gained the rights to Lil's Pet Shop around the same time, and they got rebranded. They had simple yet very cute designs. As you can see, almost all types of dog, all types of cat, all types of pets that you would regularly see people have were transformed into Lil's Pet Shop, right? They had bubble heads. They had bubble heads, like a little thingy on their neck. It's kind of similar to a, like, I don't know how you describe this, but they could basically move their heads like this. Bubble heads. And as well as pink magnets on their paws. This was an addition that came from this generation. No other generation has like this exact color of magnet. And the Chihuahua that you see on the very left corner, down left corner, is the first LPS ever released. He was really ugly, as you can see. He kind of looks a little bit high, so it's a common joke amongst the LPS community members to say that he looks high. Yeah, and make fun of him because he's very funny looking. Be nice! He just looks a little high, that's all! I just found it very cute that the first LPS had a gigantic collar over his neck that it doesn't really fit. That I'm not sure if it became like it was intentional or they accidentally made the collar too big and it looked like that, you know. There is also that one dog that's supposed to be a golden retriever. Very cute. Very his body is kinda strange. There would be different types of dogs that would be like standing in 2 paws and then other ones that were standing in 4 paws, right? And this one just looked very silly to me. I never owned one of these standing in 2 paws Lil's Pet Shop dogs, but I did own the ones that you can see here. These ones. They were experimented with some different designs such as owls and like foxes. Also, as you can see over there, over here, they also had, I think this is a snail or a crab, if I'm not wrong. So they were like experimenting. It's kind of weird to me to look at these pet shops because I can recognize very easily which ones I did have, and it hurts my heart a little bit knowing that I no longer have them. My favorite, I gotta say, my favorite golden age Lil's Pet Shop has to be this rat. He had me on a chokehold, okay? He was part of a set that came with other 4 LPSs, and they were all like, I think rats, cats, and tiny accessories, if I'm not wrong. So back in the day, I would hang out with my friends and we would bring our little pet shops and we would like play with them together, right? And basically what I did, I pierced the ears of my rat so that they would match my own earrings. So whenever I bought earrings as a kid, I would buy myself earrings and also this rat, and I would put the earrings on the rat. He's so cute, it's a restaurant. Be nice. The Chihuahua toy on the bottom left looks cooked. Bibi, when are you gonna start spending thousands to restart your collection? Soon. Hopefully, depending on how this year goes, maybe this year. I know that they're very expensive outside of Peru, but in here I have seen resellers that they tend to go for like very cheap. Except for specific types of little pet shops, like they are numbered. They are all numbered, and they're like 3,000 or something. At least the ones from the generation 2 to 3, they're like 3,000. And so you can easily tell which ones are the most expensive by the number. I will get into the nitty gritty part of that in a second. But yeah, my favorite one was the rat. This rat here. I had very fond memories playing with my friends. Childhood friends, right? And we would all gather our little pet shops together. And of course, because we were kids, we would end up mixing them up. And I got home and I had a bunch of little pet shops that I didn't remember having because my friends changed them on accident with me, right? And I also lost a couple of them. It was like currency. It was also like currency. I remember that during school, people would get like, they would trade little pet shops. They would also lose little pet shops. And we had this lost and found thing at my school where there was like a collection of little pet shops that people kind of forgot or during lunch breaks or at their classes, or people who played sports after school kinda also lost little pet shops or toys. And it was like really funny. There was some sort of security over this lost and found because it was very common for people to get there and say, hey, this is my little pet shop, when it truly wasn't. So you would have to kinda prove in a way that the little pet shop belonged to you. And the way that we did it in my school, because the administration decided to send a letter to all of the parents because of the sheer amount of little pet shop that were getting lost. Everyone put their initials on the feet near like this part, the feet, because all of the little pet shop have like feet, right? So at the very bottom you would put your initials, and that's how you would prove that that little pet shop was yours. Is that why she likes rats? Yeah, I thought they were very cute. I like rats. I think that they're adorable. God damn, he's pretty cute. He is, isn't he? Look at his little teeth. He has like a mouse teeth, and he's staring blankly at God knows what. It's really cute. Okay, let's see. Generation 2.5 that lasted until 2009. There were more intricate designs and sets. They also added houses, so you could get like houses for your little pet shops, and they were also themed. I remember having like a gigantic orange one, that had like beds and like a kitchen, so you could play kitchen with your little pet shops. And they varied in sizes. You could have like very small houses and very huge houses as well. The heart pupils were so innocent back then. They were. You would be called friendly if you had a heart pupil. Oh god, I really don't know how to pronounce that. So the eyes had like little symbols, and that fit each little pet shop's personality. Now you might be asking yourself, what the fuck is punk personality, Bibi? There was some sort of explanation, I think, somewhere, but I couldn't find it. There were a bunch of them. So, cuddly, fancy, sporty, punk, little, funny, hungry, friendly, sassy, messy, happy, and chilly. They're so cute. Hi, Toma! Welcome! Itadaimase. Thank you for the follow, Toma. Welcome. I saw you interact with a little LPS post. I knew you're a fellow LPS lover. Yeah. Welcome, Toma. Am I looking at Neopets? No. These are littlest pet shops. Get your cute animals straight. So where's the jar? No jar. You didn't put them in a jar unless they were like marine animals. I did felt tempted to put them in like my fishy's tank more than once, but I didn't do it because I knew the pain was gonna be toxic for them. Let's see. They also added glittery versions or sparkle pets to this generation, right? So here you can see there's like a rooster. A rooster that is glittered. And there were plenty of the glittered ones. I just never really liked them that much because glitter would get everywhere, man. Glitter would get everywhere. I hated glitter as a kid because I remember when we got to do school projects, the school would ask us to buy glitter pens, right? Those like glitter. No, sorry, not pens. Glitter glue. You would use glitter glue on school projects, right? So that thing would get everywhere. I would find glitter glue on my hair, on my backpack, on my mouth, everywhere. So I just hated glitter. You can see there's like a little, what do you call this? A deer? A teeny tiny deer. Those are my favorites. The deers look so cute. And the octopus was also nice. I know that people, this is a debatable thing amongst the LPS fans, but the octopus was cute, okay? She looks wholesome, very girly. She has like nice tropical colors. I thought she was adorable. And the same thing goes for like the marine ones that we have here. The ocean LPS, such as this shark that looks like very goofy. I just loved it so much. It looks goofy. And another glitter fish that I did not own because I hate glitter. Glitter, the Bratz dolls and their consequences to little girl toys. Oh my god, don't get me started with Bratz. I used to love Bratz. I had all of the Bratz. And their weird degenerative forms as well, such as Bratz babies. Do not Google that for your own sake. Okay, next one. Let's see. Littlest Pet Shop's fever. So, Littlest Pet Shop became so popular among little girls and teenagers alike that everything was Littlest Pet Shop, okay? They had bags, lunch boxes, plushies, TV shows, jewelry, clothes, and pretty much everything. So let me explain the most iconic ones to you. So first here we have the LPS Tamagotchi. That was a real Tamagotchi. It worked the same way as a Tamagotchi, right? And you could take care of it, you could feed it, you could also make him meet other little pet shops if you had any friends that had that sort of Tamagotchi. It was very, very cool. I had this monkey one because I love monkeys. I had this monkey one. I would carry it everywhere, and I think I lost it at school as well, because you cannot trust the little kids when it comes to toys. They will all get stolen. My parents should not have let me bring it to school. It was so precious and technological for that day. Hey Bibi, are you dressed like a grandma? I'm dressed like a maid, like a kid maid. Show us your babies. No, I don't have any babies. Unless you're talking about my cats. I don't want to show you my cats. I must secure their privacy. The privacy of my children and my language. Brad likes Bratz. Yeah, I used to love Bratz. The eyes always scared me. I used to have an incredibly overactive imagination as a child, and I still have memories of seeing those weird deformed toys in stores and then finding them turning up in my nightmares later on. Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry that I'm laughing, but I think it's so. How did they shook you so hardly? Why did they scare you so much? Because of their big eyes? I think that there's worse offenders than Bratz and those pet shops on that regard. Cause I was scared of everything that had like insects on it. It's okay. Oh, it laughs at your pain. But okay, it's really reasonable, okay? Because as kids, the most silly things always scares us. I remember being afraid of insects, but also the Pee-wee movie scared the shit out of me when it came out, okay? Because there's this one scene, and I'm not sure if it's Pee-wee 1 or 2 or if there's any more of them. But there was this one scene where Pee-wee gets picked up on the road by a fat trucker woman, right? And then turns out that the trucker woman was actually a ghost, and the movie has like a little screamer from the trucker woman becoming a ghost, and then like I think her eyes pop out of her skull or something like that, and that thing terrified me. I remember I was looking at it. I was very close to the TV as well, sitting over a coffee table that we had on the living room, and I was drinking soda, right? And I got so scared that I fell into the floor, like I fell backwards. I fell backwards and the soda fell over me. Like a whole 3 liter bottle fell over me as that happened, and I never will forget it. It was so silly. Silly little Bibi. A lot of things like that happened to me as a child. I've always had this weird thing where I'm more frightened of things that don't make sense or look like they can't be real than things I know are real. Yeah, that does make sense. That does completely make sense. I don't know if you also guys have felt this thing where you kind of. Okay, now we got a racer. We got a racer. We got a professional racer near my house doing whatever the fuck he's doing with his car. Okay. So basically, if you look at something that is not scary and you think too much about it, potentially becoming scary, it will scare you. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, your brain will start with deforming it into like a scary thing, even though it is not a scary thing. Kind of similar to what happens when you stare at yourself in the mirror. I don't know if you guys have done this, but basically you look at yourself in the mirror for some time, and then your face starts to morph. Or you start seeing things on the mirror. Maybe I'm just schizo, but that has happened to me before. Wait a second. I have some tea. I do have like very hot tea because it's cold now here. It what? It morphs into something else. Into something scary. I think it has to do with dissociation as well. YouTube Peewee large marks. No, I will never. I don't want to relive that. I never saw it again. 3 liters. Fat. Of course I was gonna share those liters with my family. I wasn't gonna drink it all. But I was drinking like a little bit of I think it was Inca Cola, because I remember like there being a huge stain, a huge yellow stain on the floor, and I was like, oh my god. My big siblings are gonna think that I have pissed on the floor. All 3D games from early 2000s used to scare the hell out of me because of that. I can't play a horror game with realistic 3D graphics with no problem. But old pixel horror games still really creep me out. Oh, I do get that. The same thing kind of happens to me because I don't really know what I'm looking at, you know? There's something about that. I don't know what it is. That happened to me once when I was looking at my reflection in a TV but not a mirror. Oh my god, that sounds even more horrifying because a TV can change the image that is showing you, right? That's scary, that's scary. Okay, so let's continue. I do clearly remember a lot of my classmates having little pet shop school lunches, lunchbox. Yeah, that's how you call it, lunchbox. Lunchbox, backpacks, folders, books, everything, pens, everything. Well, the TV was turned off. Yeah, but you could have thought, oh god, something's possessing the TV or something like that, you know. So they also had perfume, and I gotta say this kittens one was very stinky because I did have it. I did have the little special perfume. Because I was spoiled back then a lot by my parents, so they would buy me little pet shop stuff. This one was stinky. I remember it smelling too sweet and too goddamn strong. Ojo, yeah, back when I was a little Ojo-sama. Oh, I forgot to mention this. So the plushies, the reason why I put LPS MMO was because they had plushies similar to webkins, in the sense that you would buy a plushie and it would have a code on its collar that you could input into a game made by EA. EA made the LPS MMO, and on this MMO you could talk with people. You could like use your own pet, customize it. I think change pets as well, and it was really an MMO, right? If you had not bought one of these plushies, you would be stuck with a default character that you could not customize whatsoever. But what can you expect? It's EA. I remember playing webkins with my grandmama. Oh, that's so cute. What kind of webkins was it? I didn't have any webkins for the longest time because they were like a very weird thing to have here. But I remember being gifted one a family member that lived in the States as well. And they sent me a plushie of a pig. And I know it's very silly that it was a pig because I was also kind of a fat kid. But I love that pig to death, and he was my character on Webkins. It was a camo bear. That's so cute. Cute. Was it green? Was it green? Wait. LPS was the progenitor to microtransactions. Yes, the LPS MMO was the progenitor of microtransactions made by EA. They learned with the LPS addiction that they could monetize kids and then eventually gamers. Yeah, oh nice. Oh no, I wanna look it up. I wanna look up the Camo Webkins. Pure evil. EA was ahead of the curve, taking advantage of kids' pets' needs. Yeah. And I don't think that there was any online currency yet, because this was the early 2000s, so that was kind of difficult. God damn them, monetizing the job. No, I never had one of these, thanks to God. So I didn't give AM my money, but I did give Webkins my money. I played Webkins a lot, and there was this other MMO from Lucky Charms, I think, or the owners of a bunch of or maybe there were ads on this MMO for Lucky Charms. There was this other MMO where you could create a character and like customize your stuff, get clothes, buy with real life money, and that one was way more popular here than LPS. I don't quite remember the name, but the characters look like cartoony from the 2000s. Webkins had so many fun minigames. Yeah. Oh, you guys know which other one was also like a very huge thing here? Build-A-Bear Online. So I don't remember if they had an MMO, but they had these games at Build-A-Bear where you could collect stuff, and like there was a haunted house, and there were some mini games, and it was like the default thing to go to. If you went to like someone else's house, you would all gather around the computer and play on buildabear.com. Yeah. Wild. Yeah. The old internet is like one of the best places. Was one of the best places for kids. Nowadays, I don't think I can say the same thing. And this thing in the very middle. I got a story about this thing in the very middle. What does it look like? Ignore completely the text. Do not read the text. What does this look like to you? Yeah, it was. So, this thing here was a journal, okay? But it was not a simple journal. It was a technological journal that would close and only open when you said like a password with your voice, and it would get recognized by a sort of machine that it had inside, right? So I had this. My mom bought this to me in order to try to teach me about privacy, because my siblings were all like touching my stuff. When they moved with us, I was a single child for a while, and then my older siblings moved in with us, and disaster happened. And basically my mom bought this to me in order to tell me like, okay, listen, you need to stop going to your older siblings' rooms and getting their stuff, and they need to do exactly the same thing with you. So I'm gonna teach you about privacy. And she bought me this. This came with this sort of dogs. I don't know how you guys call those dogs that are, they're like a specific type of dog that have their snouts like very pointy. Kleptomaniacs is a young age. Yes, I was a kleptomaniac, and I am very ashamed of it. And I'm a reformed kleptomaniac. I have not stolen anything ever since, I promise you. Sounds like it would work well. Going on random forums and boards and getting into arguments for no reason. Do you mean to tell me you don't do that anymore? Do you really not do that anymore, chat? A pitbull. Is it a pitbull? Okay, let's call it a pitbull. It had a very weird snout, okay? And this was like a rare kind of little pet shop because the diary was not easy to get. A borsoi? But Bibi, you stole our hearts. Yeah, I'm not giving that back. I'm sorry. They're like great currency in the black market. Because my sisters were too. Is that a female Peruvian habit? Yeah, maybe stealing things is a Peruvian thing. I'm joking. I think it's just because I was kind of crazy as a child. That's it. Like wide slope downward snout or real long thin snout? Wide slope. That's why I think it was a pit bull. It's the one that I'm showing right here. He had like a snout like that, you know. She's definitely selling our souls next time she visits the underworld market. Yeah. But I'll make sure that they go to a nice cause, you know. I'll make sure that the buyer is a nice guy. Okay, let's continue. Honorable mentions. And here I have added my favorite little pet shops and the ones that I think are the funniest and the ugliest as well. So, first, we have the cute spider that I really loved. And I actually don't remember buying this one. It appeared in my collection one day and I was very happy because I never had a spider before that. I don't know if I took it from somebody else. Somebody else traded it to me. Or maybe it was something that my older sister bought for herself. And then a maid was cleaning and found it on the floor and then brought it to my room. I am not sure. The wolf one was very cute as well. That was the only recurring character on the made-up stories of LPS where I would like had like dramas. I created little dramas, little soap operas with my toys. So I have very fond memories of this wolf being like the bad boy of my LPS dramas. So then it comes the Candy Poodle. The Candy Poodle had two different versions, okay? 𝕓𝕦𝕤𝕚𝕚, which is like one of the first releases of poodles that LPS had. And for some reason, they made her head gigantic and her face very small. And they randomly added strands of hair to her skull. So I hated these little pet shops. I call her 𝕓𝕤𝕤𝕚. My favorite poodle out of all the collection was this pink one that had like those ears that are kind of sticking out of her head. She was super adorable, and I used her as the mean girl on my soap operas. The 5 kid. See, I was like, that's not even 5 because in pause that's at least 6. But yeah, Candy Poodle is better than 𝕓𝕤𝕤𝕚𝕚. Let's see what else. We have that fucking spider from hell. She's like staring at two different things at the same time. I hated her so much. I didn't have this one, but I saw it on the internet, and she disgusted me. Okay, I was like, no wonder spiders have a bad reputation amongst LPS fans. It's because you exist, and I really hated it. I never saw one in real life because they were like a rare kind of thing as well. Also there were mini LPS. If you were a kid in the I gotta go stand up, get my charger in a bit. But if you were a kid in the 90s, you must know what Polly Pocket is. You must have tortured your siblings, your female siblings, by taking their Polly Pockets and losing the little pieces that come inside of it. So Polly Pocket was this sort of toy that would come on like a sort of like a pouch. How do you call this? Like a small vanity. You would open it and inside it would have like teeny tiny model houses or like rooms and that sort of things. And they would also come with teeny tiny people, teeny tiny characters that you could move around and kind of stick in different places, like over chairs or over the bed, or like laying on the bed, or like sitting inside of these small vanities, right? Boys, Polly Pocket was Might Max. Might Max? I don't think I've heard of Might Max. But yeah, also that was Polly Pocket. But after a while, LPS also released their own version, which were called Mini LPS, where you would have like the same concept. It was like a portable kind of thing. You could open and it would have like different rooms where you could put teeny tiny little pet shops around and like set them on different places. It was really cute. It was very small. I also had a jungle one with a monkey for some weird reason. There were a lot of monkeys in Peru for some reason. Like everywhere they would sell LPS, they would have the monkeys available, but not the rest of them. Another honorable mention was the hamster. The hamster looked like a almost like a child. So I was very fond of it. It looked like a real person. If you look at his eyes, he's tired of life. He's like a 40-year-old writer that like only drinks coffee and smokes cigarettes and doesn't eat anything. I really like the hamster as well. And here are two of my other favorites. This white bunny was so cute, and it also smelled so nice. I clearly remember the plasticky smell that it had, and it was super soft as well. I remember like pinching her little head, and it was like just a very nice, well-made toy. As you can see, all the painting and the details of her eyelashes and everything was like so detailed, so nicely done. And then here's another spider that I'm almost hiding with my hair. She came with this spider web and above like trees, kind of. She was also very adorable. They would use similar molds to make different little pet shops, just varying with the color. Boy's Polly Pocket was Mighty Max. I had the boy version of Polly Pocket, Mighty Max. I've never heard of that. Oh god, now I wanna Google it. Let's Google it together. Sorry that I'm taking a pause, but it's making me very curious. You guys are talking about a lot of toys I've never seen before. Let me see. Mighty Max? Mighty Max. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, they're exactly the same, but for boys. Yeah. Solar posted the link in general. I link a link in general Sword Series 1. That looks so cool. But I wish I had these ones as well. They came with like, wow, look at this one. I absolutely love like Golden Age monsters, so this one looks so good. I cannot. Why is it not letting me save it? Wait. I want to show you. So this one here is like a version that has I think it's supposed to be Frankenstein's castle. That's so cool. The rabbit hole. It's not. It's a normal rabbit. It is a normal rabbit. No holes. She has no holes. No need to poop when it's a toy. Okay. Let me save this. Save us. Mighty. Itadaimase. Max. Thank you, Rima. Thank you. Rima Answer, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Mighty Max. Let's see. I will show you in a second. You guys gotta tell me then. You must know about Golden Age monsters toys. I really wanna get more of those. I won't have space on my house anymore anytime soon. There's so many old toys that are just great for collections. That kind of reminds me, something that I definitely want to get from like old toys collections is the toys from Atlantis, the Lost Empire. They're like very rare nowadays, and they sell for a lot. Also, let me show you. Okay, this is what you guys were talking about. Right. Mighty Max. When she's rich, when I am rich, I will have my house will become a museum from all the nostalgia toys I buy. Oh hey, I really like that movie as a child. Me too. Atlantis, that is. It's my favorite movie. I know the dialogue by memory. I had it on VHS, so I would watch it every single day. Among with others, I really like the adventure genre when it came to movies. So I really like that one. El Dorado as well. Cusco's Emperor's New Groove, and Treasure Planet. Treasure Planet was also great. Let me see. So that's Mighty Max for you. Milo's introduction to mole from a memory. Go. Let me see. Do you want it in Spanish? ¿Qué haces tocando la tierra? Why are you touching the dirt? Those were all very good, definitely. Mighty Max was fun, and the game was torture. I hate how you pronounce mole. It's okay. How do you guys pronounce mole? Mole? We call him mole here. Mole. Both of those films slapped. Yeah, I know, right? Okay. I'm getting distracted. I felt girly about stuff and I should probably not do that. Okay, let's see. But yeah, they were great movies. Mole. Oh, like a mole. Oh, that makes sense. Buenas, Chipsito. Just pronounce it like mole boss. Okay, I will. Mole. Did you ever see the Black Cauldron? No, I didn't get to see the Black Cauldron. No, I didn't. It would be nice for a watch along though. Oh, I read Kanipano. It is not a Kanipano. You like lollies a little bit too much, man. Night Factor. Oh, Night Factor. Night. Take care. Don't worry about it. You can always watch the ball. It's okay. Let me see. So, yeah. These were my favorite. I really like them. Let's see the next generation, where everything went to shit. Generation 3 to Generation 4 lasted until. No, sorry. Until. Wait a second. No, sorry. Yeah. There's a mistake here. I cannot change it right now, but. It started in 2009 to 2010 until 2017, okay? That's Generation 3 to 4. They were fucking ugly. They were made with cheap plastic. They also had a cheap plastic feeling. They had terrible paint jobs. They were redesigned into this minimal style where it was no longer those beautiful little pet shop that we loved before, and everyone, absolutely everyone, hated them. Mostly, yeah. So we have a weird lemur kind of thing on our left. Then the one next to it, is a pig, and the lower one is like a husky, right? And he was the most decent one I could find. Then there is a Generation 2 bunny compared to a Generation 3 to 4 bunny. And the difference is like outstanding. Look at that. Horrifying. I don't know what the ones at the lower right are supposed to be. Maybe like Yorkshire Terriers, I guess, because they have like bows on their hair. I have no idea. Or Chihuahuas maybe. Ugly. Fucking ugly. Timo LPS. You wanna know what? The LPS sold on AliExpress and the Chinese websites were high quality compared to these ones. Okay? They were way more higher quality. The pig looks like it has an extra chromosome. It does. Look at his face is too cubic. The pig looks like it fell on its head wrong. A human pig head trauma. Oh my god. It is disease. It is full of disease. They look ridiculous. The rabbit on the right is serving cunt with that look. Yeah, she's also having like a smug DreamWorks kind of like face. You know, one of her eyebrows is like lower and the other one's upper. What's up with the second one? I don't know what's wrong with this. Who approved this? Who approved this? And you see, you can compare the quality, but also the soul of the early little pet shops just by looking at the picture where it's comparing to rabbits, right? You can see soul on that rabbit's eyes, like she's happy, like actually content. It has soul, it has meaning, it has value. And then the other one is like cheap plastic. cheap plastic that it should be burned. The rabbit is having a stroke. Yeah. So after they fucked up royally, they decided to make another generation in 2017 to the present. This is a generation that promised everything to the fans of LPS. They would bring back the original G2 to G3 creations and see if they could fix the worst fucking mistake Mattel could ever do. Sorry, Hasbro. Hasbro. Do you have Soul Dobos? Yes, I do. I still do. Hasbro brought back the old designs. So as you can see here, they look way better. They are also like more intricate. The molds vary a lot, and they're not like, they can actually stand on their own. These ones back here could not even stand on their own. That's how badly they were made. So yeah, they were higher quality and got better paint jobs and were incredibly well received by the community. Everyone loved them. The first batch that they released was this black and white one over here. As they were testing the waters to see if people would be interested in buying those sort of designs now. You know, they really damaged their reputation after Generation 4. So this was like a very pleasant surprise. They started releasing, little by little, they started releasing more different pets. And also got more creative with, creative with it. Like with this little axolotl on the right. He's super, super cute. And they released a pink one and a yellow one, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, the ones that are shown here on this table are here. This table are all the ones that got released during that. And yeah, they finally listened to the fans and made something decent. Kill the axolotls? Why? So evil. Axolotls are cute. How about we kill you, motherfucker? Let's see. Okay. So now we go to the community side of things. Because these toys are old, there's a lot of resellers out there trying to gain money from selling their old collections, right? But there's a but. There's always a but. Some LPSs are very, very cheap. Go for very cheap on places like eBay and on auctions. But there's other ones that are special. Because they're unique, or because they were popular amongst the community as it was building itself. So, let me change the music and show you. Okay, let's see. So, this one is considered to be the rarest and most expensive LPS ever made, because there was only a few of them released to the market during a San Diego Comic-Con. The Comic-Con exclusive cat. She was dressed like a superhero and everything, and had glitter on her mask. Super cute. It came on inside of like a box that was certified as a one of, I think, 200 were made. I'm not sure about that. Then there's this licensing show turtle that was released in 2007 for a special licensing show LPS had like on the stores in the United States. And as the story goes, a couple of these were gifted away to fans in order to introduce them to this new generation of LPS, right? But there weren't many attendees compared to the amount of pets that they had, of this turtle that they had, right? So a bunch of them got thrown into the garbage after the show. And these are now considered one of the rarest LPSs. They go for about hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So there's also this one that is this is supposed to be the original one, the one at the left, and the right one is supposed to be a prototype. It's a very, very rare one as well. This has been like the record most expensive LPS ever sold, selling at like $1,500 US. RIP. Sounds like MTG Alpha at Gen Con. Most cards into the trash. Yeah, that hurts so much. Why would they throw it? Why won't they even store it? That's crazy. It looks a little off. She's supposed to be like very smug, you know? She's supposed to be a smug because she's like a fortune teller. And somebody also pierced her ears. Is MLPS that good? Where's the NFTs then? I wish there were actually no NFTs. Please. I fucking hate NFTs. This is a scam! It is a scam! So yeah, about the resellers, there's like a special part of resellers that started selling little pet shop toys for a lot of money when they had these numbers. 675, 58, and 339. You must be asking yourself, why, if they're like, they look so normal and they're like not an special edition? Well, you see, among the LPS fandom, if you can call it that, community, they absolutely adore what was called back then LPS drama or teenage shows, where people would actually enact soap operas, teenage dramas, CSI cases, murder cases, but with LPSs. A couple of these shows became so popular that LPS fans searched for the cast members on eBay, skyrocketing the price of these 3 models in specific that were part of the cast of a very popular series back then. It's crazy. Let me show you. To explain more about how the community worked until this day, we can separate YouTube into different things. So basically, there's LPS reviewers, unboxers, and custom channels out there that kind of teach you different things about LPS, right? They make unboxings, they show you the different new LPSs that have been released. They kind of like are sponsored by LPS or show off their giant collections of LPSs. They also make customs where they paint cheap LPSs into something that has like more value because it's customized. You paint it or you sculpt it, and there's like a huge artistic community regarding that. But the other side of LPS YouTube comes from music videos, skits, an entire series of LPS stuff. So you can see here CSI LPS was an actual show, and also this other one called Attention LPS music video, kind of similar to how otakus would make AMVs of their favorite anime with music on the background. People who own LPSs would like create a story and then put music over it and upload it to YouTube. You can see the tears of the cat. The tears, she's suffering. Look at that. It tells you a story. It tells you a story full of drama. Amazing. Do you think Sagwa also increased the cat popularity? Sagwa? LPS Linkin Park AMVs. I bet there was. What do you mean, Sagwa? Speaking from experience, Bibi? What do you mean from experience? I didn't make a single LPS AMV. But you know what I made as a kid? LPS collection videos. So I would record my collection. I didn't upload it anywhere, okay? I just saved it into my hard drive and I lost it with time. Sakura was that Chinese cat cartoon. Oh, I remember. No, I don't think so, sadly. Or maybe the ones that are Siamese cats. They got popular because of that. I guess that maybe Siamese cats have always been kind of popular though, because I have seen that before. Sagwa was a kid's cartoon about a Chinese cat and her family. Yeah, I remember. Sagwa. Oh God, you guys just freaking. My memories are coming back. Thank you though. I have a. That's a very old show. A very old show. You know what? I think maybe. I'm not quite sure. Those terrible things. What do you mean terrible things? They're super cute. Siamese cats are cute. Getting flashbacks to cringe HMVs of various media franchises. Hell yeah, brother. That was super common. I think that all of the kids that used to make those sort of AMVs and movies and like shorts, skits and whatever are now VTubers. I wonder if I can talk about that without doxing anyone. I mean, at this point, I don't think so, but yeah, maybe I'll mention it on the very end. Okay, so the most important LPS drama out there has to be LPS Popular by Sophie GTV. It was a high school drama that took inspiration from Mean Girls. It touched topics that were pretty dense, such as bulimia and anorexia, love and relationships, cheating, freaking bullying, racism. It had huge high school tropes. And also millions upon millions upon millions upon millions of views. You can see here how the first episode of LPS Popular called Who's That Girl has 4.1 million views and it's from 13 years ago. It was amazing back in the day. It was also very low quality on the first episodes until the creator started to get more traction and could actually, and also older because she was like a teenager when she started this series, right? And as she got older, also her channel improved in quality. She bought like a better camera, started to animate the little dogs and pets moving with a cable instead of her hands. So you could kind of see how the community had made something grow, something that they really like grow into like a more professional sort of video, you know? And there's like memes and stuff about it. There's been a recent surge on LPS Popular because of TikTok kids that have started doing fan art of LPS Popular. It's still up there on YouTube. So I've seen a couple of pieces of fan art that are now being circulated, and that's why I got reminded of LPS. And that's exactly the reason why I started doing this presentation in the first place. You can also see there's like a sticker down there that says, "Gonna tell my kids this was Captain America Civil War," because those are the protagonists and they kind of fight. The one that is a dash hunt is supposed to be like a normal girl. Oh. Thank you, Sandler. Thank you. Welcome to the shareholders. Here's your bag of money. Now, bring me more. Welcome. Couldn't take those vids seriously. The clacks when they move threw me off. I mean, you're supposed to watch it as a joke, I think. And maybe not the whole thing. But as a kid, watching this as a kid, it was like the only teenage drama that I could watch without expecting like hardcore topics shown on it. So, the one that is a dash hunt is like a normal girl that moves into a school where her ex-best friend from middle school used to be she used to be normal, but then she became like a mean girl and she's the yellow cat, right? And during the series they a lot of shenanigans happen and they fight over a boy and there's a school costume party and everything. It's like your typical teenage drama, to be honest. You was a funky kid, huh? Yeah, I was. It was Sex and the City for 8-year-olds. It definitely was. I don't quite remember if they ever touched the topic of sex, but I do remember there being things about bulimia. But yeah, this was as much drama as you could get from like toy videos as a kid. Let's see, next one. So LPS YouTube throughout their years, they improved their quality. They also started adding special effects with editing programs, right? So you would see like things moving, teleporting, people remembering things, and like there were effects trying to like help you understand the context of things. LPS also started to drop in popularity, sadly, after the 2010s, because they the people who grew up with this started to get older. They had like their own jobs. They started to work, go to college, and all that sort of things. So the views started to descend, right? And there were entire channels only dedicated to making this sort of content. So that hit them pretty hard. And aside from that, the thing that really made it explode was Copa. Copa was that measurement that YouTube took back in 2010, around 2010, where they decided to basically destroy all toy channels that were made or seemed to be made for kids, right? So because LPS, the toys, were targeted to kids and teenagers, Copa attacked all of these channels, destroying their monetization. Like, they got 80% of their monetization removed, comments turned off, things that lasted for years got destroyed in one day because of Copa. There's like a lot of lost LPS media that, like, comments or like people meeting other people on comments or like videos that got lost because of Copa as well. LPS crumble while SML thrived. Oh my, getting all this cringe. I really wish that Copa would have not existed, because it killed a lot of the things that I used to watch as a kid. These LPS videos were there for years and years and years. Copa America? Yeah, Copa. I think it's supposed to be with 2 P's. So, yeah. The end. That's all that I personally know. Not my internet. Okay, it's back. Sorry. I was gonna say, but yeah, this is the end. And trying to end on a good note without like the sad things that Copa made on LPS YouTube. I must mention these videos. There were a bunch of LPS 9/11 videos because it became a trend amongst the people who made LPS content to kind of bring attention to 9/11, right? There was something like a hashtag in 9/11 LPS where you would like reenact the 9/11 situations for common people that were like, you know, knowing absolutely nothing and then tuning on their TVs to the news channel and seeing the towers falling and stuff like that. There's a playlist with several videos like that, and there's also funny stuff like the JFK assassination reenacted with LPS. But yeah, I also decided to put this other image of LPS because I thought they looked very comfy and I like how they look. Funny stuff. I mean, funny to me. Funny to me because it's ironic, you know? Okay, maybe these kids were actually trying to bring attention to a problem, or trying to do these sort of videos for history class, maybe? Because they would get extra points. But yeah, they still left them on the internet, and you can watch them today, right now. Let me change the music. I don't know why it started to play. I was trying to find Orange Juice music. Why is it doing this to me? Where is this Lisa? Let me kill the sound music. I don't like it. No. Okay, I gotta find another thing. No. What is this? There you go. Clack, 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 clack. Mr. President, they hit the second tower. Thank you for your presentation, Bibi. No problem. I'm glad that you guys liked it and we could share about all the nostalgia toys. So I was gonna ask you actually, do you guys wanna watch the first episode of LPS Popular, or at least a trailer? Let me have some tea as I wait for your answer. And on the Linkin Park video I posted. Wait, what? Let me see. aside from the toys that you guys need all of them to have painted nails, high quality. I tried so hard. I know so far. Let me see if there's another one. There must be. Oh my god! I gotta show you my favorite LPS video that I watched at least 500 times. I know my model is dead, but please excuse me. She's taking a nap, okay? She's taking a nap. I wonder if this still has audio. Cause I would have guessed that they got all censored once like they started with the copyright bullshit. Let me show you. Is it this one? Yeah, it is.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm telling you, that photo was a cunt. Oh, this kind of reminds me. There used to be. I forgot about this. Oh my god. So, this reminds me of when people started to do animations with their Legos. Do you guys remember that time? A work of art. Yes. We're getting demonetized, chat. Yes. You know this was a flex back in the day. Yeah, look. This girl had all the LPS houses. Look at it. It's just obviously a flex. A time never ended. I look away for 5 seconds. What did she do? I'm sorry. I am back. My mola is back. So, this reminds me also that back in the day, Black Eyed Peas were a thing. I remember zombie Legos the most with all the red clay. You guys wanna show me some Lego videos? Give it up for Fergie by the music. Gen photography, gen editing. That's amazing, Windows Movie Maker. Okay, we're gonna be watching stuff together now, okay? This has become a media share. You can share with me the toy videos that you want. Itadaimase. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Okay, I gotta move my model a little bit. Okaeri nasai, gojo-jin sama. Okaeri. ¿Qué va a comer? ¿Qué va a comer el niño? What do you wanna eat? What's the boy gonna eat? Let me see. There must be another one. Okay, let's watch the trailer for Popular LPS, so you guys can understand the drama and the quality that this series arrived to. It's crazy. Wait a second. Okay, gotta show you. The intro lasts more than the rest of the video, in my opinion. Okay, let's watch it now. Look at that edit. The betrayal. The cat fights. The drama. They even animated them. Like, the girl that made these, well, the woman that made these, put so much effort into her thing that she got them animated. Look at that. This is high quality compared to the others. Yeah, I know, right? They're all moving. Yeah, Popular by Sophie GTV. What is this cinematography? It's called Class. I need to link it somewhere. Wait a second. Okay, so Chad, we can start watching Lego stuff now. Let me know. Those ones with the magnetic bases. I remember Zombie Legos the most with all the red clay. I remember watching a reenactment of Back to the Future made out of Legos. I have a mountain of old toy commercials, but it's 80s to 90s stuff. Send it over. I don't care. This is how furries were born. Yes. Yes. Exactly. Let me see. What else you guys uploaded here? Oh! Mighty Max School Mountain Hideout toy commercial. Ooh! Let's watch that one. Oh god, I'm geeking out. Those 90s and 2000s toys are my favorite topic. Okay, let's watch this one. Wait a second. Let's watch this one. Mighty Max. Oh wait, something sounded. Is that my phone? Where's my phone? Oh, here. Wait a second. Oh, no. It's okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
So you've hit on my hideout, Mighty Max. Well, now it's gonna hit on you. Come, Max, meet my friends. That'll stop him playing with my missiles. Fancy a dip in the pool?
Oh, the voice acting.
Max, cause it's the last thing you'll ever see.
Can Max angle his way out, or will he wind up as bait? His fate's in your hands.
Mighty Max. I think I've seen a couple of these ones. There were this have to be like a recurrent type of toy, cause I have seen ones but like this but for Hot Wheels. Ah, I remember. Mighty Max was a full cartoon? Really? Wait, really? Okay, I gotta Google that. Mighty Max. See. It was a show. Wait, there's a commercial for the one that I was looking at before. Look.
Mighty Max, Mighty Max, Mighty Max.
Mighty Max, Mighty Max.
Dungeon.
Wow!
It is like Polly Pocket.
Your brain donor is here. Me want brain. Smiley face. Watch out for that first step. It's not over, Mighty Max.
Will Max get fried? His fate
I
is in
really
your
like that his character is. He's like an average kid.
Collect all his
It could.
adventure
This
sets.
could be you, Chad. You could kill Frankenstein if you wanted to.
Separately, Mighty Max figure included
Polly
from
Pocket
the
for boys. Yes, yes. Oh, what is this?
In the mid-1990s, a new toy line called Mighty Max captured the imagination of children around the world. Created by Bluebird Toys, the Mighty Max sets were small play sets that could be opened to reveal a miniature world inside. The compact
Gee, thanks, boss. Literally me moment. Yeah, of course. I'm off to bed. Have a good night. Night, biscuit. We're gonna be watching some more videos and then I'm gonna go wrap it up. But I don't know when, okay? We might stay over like for a lot of time.
design and unique playability of these toy sets made them a hit among children and adults alike.
I really
And now
like
every
them.
time we see them, they spark a wave of
Anything that is shaped like something else than what it truly is something. It's like the perfect toy.
nostalgia among those who grew up with these monsters and gross out toys. Hi, I'm Paul the Toy Scavenger, and this is the Toy Scavenger's history of Mighty Max toys.
Do you guys have any He-Man stuff? We watching for another 3 hours. Yeah. Oh, they truly don't make it like that anymore. Look at all the details. Oh, Spider. The Toy Scavengers Toy
Thanks for viewing,
History.
and remember to hit that little button to subscribe and keep up to date with the channel, so let's jump to it. Welcome to the world of Mighty Max, the miniature playset toy sensation that captured the hearts of kids in the 1990s. When they hit the shelves, the toy line was a hit, becoming one of the top-selling toy lines of the decade. But how did Mighty Max
What?
come
I've
to be?
never heard
Mighty
about
Max
this
toys,
before.
created by Bluebird Toys, was a unique concept that blended nostalgia and toy design in a way that we'd never seen before. The designer behind Mighty Max had a goal.
I'm capping that
It was to
for it. I
create
could
Polly Pocket
sew
toys
a
for
whole
boys.
stream on
He
this
wanted to
stuff.
create a line of miniature playsets that would appeal to boys by featuring
I could try doing a Bratz one next time. Try finding some of those Lego bits. They're so old they don't show up when I search it up. No! It's probably the fault of the algorithm. Oh man.
action-adventure theme with a focus on
Oh, you know which one was my favorite one? There was a Spider-Man one. There was a Spider-Man one. Ah, I gotta search for it. Okay, I
the
will.
central
I
character,
will.
Mighty Max. The premise of the Mighty Max toy line was that Max's dad left him an ordinary baseball cap, but when Max put it on, he found himself transported to the horror zone, where he was caught in a terrifying adventure and had to use cryptic clues to escape. He was alone and scared, but he was Mighty Max, and he would find his way back home. This concept of being transported to different worlds with dangerous challenges and using clues to find your way back home was a major draw for kids and
Of
helped them
course.
to immerse in the world of Mighty Max toys. One of the unique features
Ah,
of
when did
Mighty
you guys
Max
get
was
all the cool exploration stuff? And we got pets and dogs and the cute girls. Huh? I didn't have siblings back then, so I could have this sort of toys.
wide range of playsets available, each with its own distinctive theme and
M
story.
M
From
was an
Skull Dungeon to a
isekai.
dinosaur to an evil spaceship, there was a Mighty Max set
It
for every child's
was.
interest. But Mighty Max wasn't just limited to the toy line.
It just needed some
Cartoon
waifus.
series was also created, further
Yeah,
expanding
that's
the
what it
Mighty Max
needed.
universe and introducing
Some
new
cute
characters
waifus,
and
and
stories
it
to
would
the
have
toy
stick
line. These
until
characters would
today.
become minifigures as the sets expanded along the series. Among the various
Aw.
playsets in Mighty Max toy line, there have been several that stood out as fan favourites. But let's take a closer look at some of the first releases and the most
Ah, that looks like
popular
an
and iconic sets in that
alien.
series of Doom Zones. So we're going to jump straight in with the most iconic of them all, Mighty Max Escapes from Skull Dungeon. This set featured the skull-shaped playset that could
Oh.
be opened to reveal
You
a
can see
detailed
it's super
interior
well
of
loved
Dr.
as
Frankenstein's
well.
laboratory, complete with traps and
they
obstacles for
can
Mighty Max to
They
overcome.
have
The set
DVDs
also
that
included a
move.
miniature figure of Mighty Max, as well as several other figures, one of the Mad Professor and the other of Frankenstein's monster. These were great
Chad.
for kids to play with. This set is the most iconic of them all,
I need
and
them.
when the average person thinks of Mighty
I
Max,
need them.
this is the one that always comes to mind.
I need them. I
actually
love
this
Frankenstein.
set
I
with the
need
secret
them.
bookcase and a trapdoor. It's one of those sets that I fondly remember having as a
No
child.
way.
Next we have Mighty Max conquers the Palace of Poison, but it's also known as the Temple of Venom. This
No,
set
never mind.
featured
That's
a
my favorite one.
snake-shaped
Never mind.
playset that could be opened to reveal a treacherous Egyptian interior. Filled with creatures and deadly traps, the set included a miniature figure of Mighty Max, as well as a mummy and a giant scorpion for kids to play with. Who
What?
doesn't love a giant scorpion?
How much are
This
these
was
worth
the
on
second most popular
eBay?
set to be released at the time, and again, if you had a Mighty Max,
Wait.
you probably had this one.
Won't find craftsmanship like that nowadays. I know, right? He put so much love into these toys. Like whoever created them wanted kids to have like something high quality, and that's also the reason why they have lasted so long. They're like very well made. Oh, more fixations for Bibi. No.
The third in the series was Mighty Max Slays the Doom Dragon. This set featured a
dragon.
dragon-shaped playset that could be opened to reveal a fiery interior, a rickety bridge and a vine, and it come complete with a dragon boss for Mighty Max to defeat. This, along with a skull dungeon, was also released as a watch, but we'll get onto that a bit later. Another popular set was
You
Mighty
could carry
Max
it with you
Terminates
to
Warship 7.
places.
This set
Hi,
featured a
Nai. Hi,
spaceship-shaped
Night.
playset that could be opened to reveal a high-tech interior, complete with alien creatures and laser weapons for Mighty Max to battle. And finally, there was Mighty Max Trapped by Arachnoid set. This set featured a spider-shaped playset
Oh,
that could be opened
no.
to reveal the spider in its jaws,
Oh
complete with
no.
spider webs and a giant arachnid monster, and of course, Mighty Max. These first Doom Zones will always be some of the most popular of the Mighty Max series. But other awesome
Do you guys
sets were
lose your
included in
pieces
further series.
relatively
These were Mighty Max Caught by the Man-Eater, also known as Jaws of
soon?
Doom, Mighty Max Tangles with an Ape King, you had Mighty Max Bites the Cyber Skull, and one of my
Wow.
favourite ones was Mighty Max Crushes the Hand. This was like a graveyard monster hand. Had zombies, vines, graveyards, tombstones. It was amazing. These all featured miniature figures of Mighty Max, as well as several other figures of monsters and villains for kids to play with.
Sorry, I'm
in
gonna
sets.
distracted
moving
with
on,
the
after these
toy.
initial Doom Zones, there was a further 2 more series released. And along with these Doom Zones, there was also another line of smaller playsets called Horror Heads, which also had 3 series. The Horror Head playsets were similar to the Doom Zones in that they were smaller.
wonder if you
and
bought
featured
them
different villains and challenges for
sealed
the kids
or
to defeat.
they
But
were
they had a distinctive
pre-loved.
design that set them apart. In addition to the Doom Zones and the Horror Heads,
I lost all mine to a house fire? No. But, okay. But now you have adult money. Maybe you can find some listings on eBay and buy them back. Please say yes. I lost pieces bad for Transformers projectiles. Oh. I'm thinking that how old did you need to be to buy this? Supposedly, because parents never read that sort of stuff. What was the ages something and up of these toys?
there were also Monster Heads, Dread Heads, Shrunken Heads, Battle Warriors, and minifigure cards called
That's so
Heroes
cool.
and Villains. Each of these playsets and figures had unique designs, features, and challenges for kids to enjoy. And they even had McDonald's cashing in on this franchise by releasing 2 playsets that could be found in their Happy Meals. What a time to be alive.
Nice.
You wouldn't get that nowadays at all. They also had a small line of digital watches in which you've got a minifigure of Max inside, and when he opened it up, he just kind of stood on the top. I mean, which kid didn't want a skull as a watch with a minifigure inside? I know I did, and I know I still do. But if you wasn't a fan of these smaller playsets,
Bye
and you were
bye,
looking for
Scooty.
something a little bit
Take
bigger,
care, take
there
care.
were these larger playsets which consisted of
Token hazards in the 80s/90s. Lol, and now even. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna guess that Mighty Max Toys killed a bunch of kids as well. But maybe they deserved it. I'm just
Mighty
kidding.
Max Trapped in Skull Mountain.
No
Mighty
way.
Max takes on the Terror Talons. There was the Blast Magus, and Mighty Max Storms Dragon Island. And also, there was the Mega Heads. Mighty Max Assaults Skull Masters was the first in the series,
Ooh.
with plans for 2 more sets, Warmonger and Doom. But they never got released, which was such
Aw.
a shame. Some of these did make it to prototypes, and they were seen in the Toy Fair catalogues.
I
just
really like that they also have comics on the back, like kind of telling you the story of Max.
Never made it out into the wild of the toy stores. But it wasn't just the playsets that kept the kids coming back for more.
Best
Each Mighty
set
Max
here?
character themselves had a variety of poses with different colour hats and eventually different weapons.
I feel like I've seen the
Mighty
design
Max
of that
was not
character
just a
before,
toy,
but
it was an
it is also
adventure that
very
children
simple,
could
so I'm
take
not
with them
sure if
wherever they
it's
wanted.
what
And this
I'm
is why
remembering.
other toy companies started to
You guys said that
implement
he also
the
had a
miniature
series?
playset style into their merchandise for properties, including Star Wars, Godzilla, Independence Day, and even Batman Forever. Such toys would often feature a character's head
Batman
as it
ones?
unfolds.
Okay. Wait.
It was an adventure that children could take with them wherever they wanted.
Yeah.
And this is why other toy companies started to implement the miniature playset style into their merchandise for
The other
properties,
Riddler
including
one?
Star Wars, Godzilla, Independence Day, and even Batman Forever. Such toys would
Batman
often feature a character's
Forever.
head as it unfolded the playset to an environment familiar with the property at hand, like
Whoa,
Batman's head
that
unfolding
looks
to reveal
sick.
the Batcave, and the Independence Day alien folding to reveal the city that he was about to destroy. 𝕠𝕡𝕗's popular Micro Machine line was already a similar scale to Mighty Max, and it created a variety of miniature Star Wars head playsets ranging in sizes. And then
Okay,
Playmates toys
we're
introduced
creating
Mini
a
Teenage Mutant Ninja
throne
Turtles and
fund
Star Trek
to buy
playsets
all
in
of this.
1994 and continued producing them the following year. Toy Biz, who had the Marvel
Oh,
franchise,
no.
even went to Bluebird
Oh,
with the official Marvel
no.
license to create a set of Spider-Man, X-Men,
Oh
and
no,
other
they
new
got
comic
X-Men as
playsets.
well.
Everybody was at it, which was great for us kids. Mighty Max may have just been a toy, but it had definitely left its mark in the toy industry and on the world of play and imagination. Mighty Max was a toy line that captured the imagination.
What would a Bibi miniature playset look like? It would probably be my shop. Or like a tent of my room. That would be super cute. I remember Polly Pocket had a set similar to this one that was for a genie. So it was like shaped like a genie bottle, and then you open it and it had like the genie's room and living room, and I think a kitchen as well, and you could move the genie around. It was really cute. Parents' wallets were sobbing back then. Yeah, but they were worth it. YouTube cartoon opening. Okay, I can do it in a second.
Of a generation of kids, and it continues to hold a special place in the hearts
They
of those who
couldn't
played
handle
it.
the Mighty
It was a
Max survival
revolutionary
of the
concept that
fittest.
blended nostalgia and
This
toy
kid
design
was
in a way that
badass.
we've never seen before. It's a true testament to the enduring appeal of
Yeah.
nostalgia, toy design, and enduring legacy of a toy that continues to inspire today. And it remains a beloved and
How much more expensive was it for people back then to make this sort of toys? Because it really makes no sense to me that if they sold so much, maybe they're trying to reduce the cost of making it by making it in China.
fondly remembered toy line for those who grew up with it, and now it's sought after by collectors.
We need
to
our
this day.
American
The
factories.
impact of Mighty Max on the toy industry was significant, as it paved the way for a new generation of miniature playsets that would capture the imagination of children and collectors alike. The unique
That was
designs,
so
the engaging
cool.
stories, and the nostalgic memories that it's left with the generation that grew up with it makes it a toy line that will be remembered for years to come.
Neutralizes
I've been
some
Paul the Toy Scavenger,
void.
and thanks for watching the Toy Scavenger's history of Mighty Max.
That sounds super cool. Okay, sorry, there's dog barking on the background. There we go. Let me see. The dollar was worth something back then. Yeah. Poppy's commercial. First, the Rook's been talking Toy Bears commercial. What is this? Micro Machines current playset collection. Damn. Series 1. I'm really glad to know that you guys grew up with this sort of toys. They're like very high quality. Let's watch one more of this. And I was thinking about an LPS video that I wanted to show you, but I kind of forgot which one it was. LPS. There was one. Let's look at this one. Light Bright. Oh, what is that? Ah, there's a... Oh my god, I just got jump scared by a fucking dog. Adult money, but no Bionicles to spend it on. What do you mean no Bionicles? Just go onto eBay. There's Bionicles there. Go buy all of them. Nerf guns were the best high quality toys. Yeah! Yeah! Okay. So I only managed to get one Nerf gun on my birthday. And it was like one of those that had like a lot of ammo. It was kind of like a... It was not a machine gun. I don't know what you would call it. Light Bright was neat. Let's watch this one. So I will try to find the specific Nerf gun that I had, but it was like a very chunky one, and I really liked it because I would bother everyone with it. A revolver? I know it was not a revolver. Let me see. Let's watch this other one. Light bright. Light bright, light bright, light bright. Whoop, whoop.
Bright, light bright, turn on the magic of colored lights. Light bright, make a face to glow at night. Smiling friends, shining bright, make a sign to say goodnight.
Just pop in the colored pegs and follow the patterns. It's easy to make your favorite pictures and characters, or you can always create your own light pictures.
Light bright, turn on the magic of shining light.
How did...
Light bright.
How?
Milton Bradley.
How? How? There's no connection? Like, is it connected to the wall or something? How is that happening? It looks really cool though. Kind of like a tablet, like a kid's tablet. First kid's tablet. Reminds me of those beads you melt. Oh, not the beads. Chat. Do you know about the band beads? Do you guys know about the band bead toys? Do you know why they were banned? They're just like semi-transparent plastic pegs. The box has a light bulb in it. Oh, light bulb inside. Okay, I see. What is this magic? Let me try and see. Beats. Oh god, I googled it and it showed me removal of beads on kids' ears. Bead toys, let's see, bead toys. Bead toys that got censored, banned. Let's watch some toys that got banned. Most dangerous children toys that got banned. What is this? The fancy banana? Most dangerous kids toys ever?
New
Wow. Okay, this one has like curious ones. You wanna know something silly? I never played with baby toys or like kitchens and that sort of stuff. I mostly played with Barbies and like animal toys, right? And apparently that does affect the kid's brain. Lawn darts will probably be on it, or moon shoes. Those fairy/dragonfly and spinner things. Yeah. Oh, I remember those. Flying? Fairy tools? Tool toys? Oh god. Flutterby's! Okay, I'm having like a playlist now, but let's look at this one. This is the most popular Flutterby video, I think. Let's watch this one.
Hi, my name is Taylor. I'm going to show you how. This is my new Flutterby fairy, and I'm going to show you how it works. First, you put it on here. Then
Oh
you
no.
press the watch button. That's that. And then it'll fly up in just a second. See?
There she goes.
And then,
Bye bye.
Oh no!
Oh no. We showed them at each other. You did? So I remember during like a Christmas, I did go to the US, and my cousin got a Flutterby, and once she received it, my aunt went nuts and wanted to take it away from her because the thing, like she kept making it like fly around, and my aunt was so worried that it could potentially get us all blind by hitting us on the eyes, right? So She received a flutterby, but she never used it after that day. Oh no. I hope they bought her a replacement. Yeah, I bet they did. Poor girl. We shot them at each other. Yeah, I think that there was like a lot of toys that you could like use as weapons back then as well. Let me see this one.
New toys are always amazing. Marketers always come up with some different ideas.
No, I
that
hate
completely
Cabbage
blow us
Patch
away.
Kids.
Sometimes they do it without any proper inspection. Some of these dangerous toys have been relegated to history. Some of them achieved fad status.
Oh
and
my
some
God.
of them have been redesigned or banned, and still others are available on the shelves today. Here is the list of the top 20 most
If I was a
dangerous
parent,
toys ever.
oh no, not that one. That's so scary. If I were a parent, I'd be really scared of my child eating whatever on a toy. I think it's pretty reasonable that they have like rules for that. Otherwise, children can die so easily. So sad.
CSI Asbestos. The CSI Fingerprint Examination Kit, a toy based on the hit CBS show CSI Crime Scene Investigation, allowed children to look for fingerprints with a special powder and brushes.
Oh
the powder in question
no.
turned out to contain up to 5% asbestos. The alarm was sounded
Oh,
in November
no.
2007 when the toy's maker, CBS Consumer Products, decided to leave it on the shelves in the run up to
Wait.
Christmas.
I had one of those. I mean, not the CSI one, but one of those spy kits that would let you check fingerprints. Are you telling me I snorted asbestos as a child? That would explain a lot of things.
Rather than wait for the CPSC to negotiate a recall,
Thinking
the
back, I
Asbestos
wasn't a Lego
Disease
kid. I
Awareness
was a
Organization
next
filed a civil action
Meccano.
to stop sales of
Ooh.
the kit. Fisher-Price
Meccano.
Power Wheels. Hoverboards aren't the only explosive toy in history. This popular Fisher-Price battery-powered ride-on was also
no.
branded a fire hazard in the late 1990s when
Oh
9
my
children
God.
were burned. The company had to recall a whopping 10 million kiddie cars and trucks after 150 reports of fires and hundreds.
How do you make a car like those resistant if it has like a battery inside? Do you really think about it? I never really like observed all the details, but they must really like take months to develop a toy like this, right? Because of the children. I remember those lawsuits. Oh no. I remember having to send our batteries in for replacements. Because because there was like like they could potentially get set on fire. It's a literal car battery inside. Yeah, exactly because of that. The one I had like a mini car, but that mini car had like paddles, and you had to like paddle in order for it to move.
More of smoking or melting parts. Some of the
It was
toys
like a
caught
Barbie
fire
one as well.
even when they were sitting unused in garages and playrooms. Earlier
Oh,
this year,
no.
Fisher-Price also had to recall its Power Wheels baby Dream Camper, as there were 17 reports of the vehicle continuing to run even after the foot pedal was released, though no injuries were reported.
There's a loose kid.
Easy Bake Oven. The oven
Oh,
comes
no.
with packets of cake mix and small round pans, non-perishable, and therefore do not have an expiration date. This iconic Hasbro toy is still on the market, but about 1 million were recalled in 2007
La
after just
cocinita.
250 reports of kids getting their fingers or hands stuck inside, with dozens of the incidents resulting in burns, including one that
Oh,
required a partial
no.
finger amputation. The
Oh,
Easy Bake Oven, now on
no.
the shelves, has been redesigned significantly. Indeed,
So
dangerous
that kids
toys.
don't stick their hands inside. Lama, what an idiot. Sometimes, okay, yeah, I do admit that sometimes this is natural selection, Chad. If your kid doesn't understand that inside of an oven, he's not supposed to put his hand inside of an oven. Life is too rough for him. You should let him die.
For the kids.
I'm joking.
Lawn darts. Yes, lawn darts.
Don't let him die, but scold him enough so that he doesn't do it ever fucking again.
Is on the dangerous
This
toys
reminds me,
list.
I was a
It
reckless
doesn't take
fucking
much
kid.
imagination to see why steel missiles with weighted skewers could make such a dangerous toy.
Oh,
Originally
no.
designed on Pierce lawns in a game similar to horseshoes, children found different ways to use the darts. After at least 3
Called
children
it,
lost their lives, lawn darts were banned by the CPSC. The agency also recommended the destruction of existing sets.
Destruction.
Definitely, it is one of the most dangerous children toys ever made, even under adult supervision. The Austin Magic Pistol.
Huh?
In the 1950s, when BB pistols weren't considered particularly dangerous, it took something special for a pistol to stand out. The Austin Magic Pistol
Wait, in the 1950s, you guys could get those sort of pistols? What the heck?
managed to do that
It used
with
to be
its
free?
gas-powered combustion. The pistol
Oh.
used what the manufacturer called magic crystals made from chemical material. When mixed with water, the crystals
Powder.
would explode and fire a plastic ball 70 feet or more. There is still a store which keeps the dangerous toy in the
Oh.
past. But today's standards, this toy is classified as a firearm in many states.
Imagine killing you were a kid, right? And you had enemies. As kids never drove grudges, you know? And you threw that at his face. If you killed him, would you go to Yubi? Toy awakens their primal urge to hunt and kill.
Magnetics. Magnetics
Oh.
building sets featured plastic pieces that would break open, spilling small, powerful magnets that were easily swallowed by curious
No!
toddlers. Unlike
Oh
most
my
small
god.
objects.
Have you guys ever tried to get something out of a child's mouth? Like, I have a baby and like toddler nieces, right? And they kind of purposely take things and put them in their mouth, and they look at you like, what you gonna do about it? I'm not gonna drop it with my mouth. I'm not gonna drop it. You're gonna have to take it from me, and I will die of a choking. Of choking. And you kind of need to hold them and open their mouths and get the thing out. Kind of like a dog as well. Or a cat. Looks like something used to in the Revolutionary War. Yeah, I remember magnetics. Even I knew those were a bad idea. Yeah, because kids can swallow anything. I hate my mother's pearl bracelet as a kid. Wait, what? You ate it? Kids kind of enjoy biting onto things as well, because especially babies whose teeth is like coming out of the how do you call this thing, the thing where the teeth comes out from. So it gets really itchy for them, so they start biting stuff, and you're supposed to buy them biting toys, right? And they will get everything into their mouths. I hate babies. Listen, I raised 2 babies, okay? 2 babies, because I have 2 baby siblings, okay? I raised them. And I hate the worst part, the worst moment of their development was experimenting them as toddlers, because they go around and put everything in their mouths. Like, you cannot not watch them. You have to be stick to them like a sticker, okay? Otherwise, they could die out of everything. It was such an anxious moment in my life having to take care of babies. I swear I could be a good nanny to like children, but that are only like more than 7-year-old, okay? More than 7 years old.
Swallowed in this manner, the magnets don't pass through the digestive system. Instead, they connect with each other through tissue walls, sometimes forming
Oh
large
my
masses that
God.
twist intestines and cut off blood
Ah,
supply to vital organs. The result can be a
ew.
painful end within hours. In 2005, when 22-month-old Kenny Sweet died after 9 tiny magnets reattached inside his throat, magnetics manufacturer 𝕊𝕤𝕤𝕤 released a statement saying it had no record of knowledge of a similar occurrence involving.
What the fuck are you giving this to a 22-week-old? What the hell? You kill those parents. Sell you know what? Freaking organ harvest those parents. We has child rearing experience. Yeah, and it was horrible. I don't wanna raise kids. I don't wanna raise kids anymore. I'm tired. I'm tired, man. I don't wanna raise.
Involving this toy. Hannah Montana pop star card game. After arsenic, lead is the second most deadly household toxin in existence. The American Academy of Pediatrics
wait.
Hannah Montana
Bibi sibling, I'm going to eat this cobalt 60 pellet from the illegal scrap yard. Bibi, no! A lot of the times it would be like, okay, I'm like doing something with my mom, right? On like the kitchen or something. And then he comes inside of the kitchen and he's like, not talking, right? And then we both stare at him. noticing that he has something in his mouth. And then we ask him, what do you have in your mouth? And then he starts running. That happened with the youngest one a lot of times. Your maternal instincts will kick in. Maybe someday, but that was really it was the most anxious oldest sister you could imagine. It sounds familiar. Those little shits, I swear. They were terrible. Okay, now there are people, you know, your siblings when they're like babies, they kind of reach that point where they stop being menaces to society and your mental health and become people, and they're both kind of over there, right? But before that, like, I have videos. I wish I could show you the videos. I have one video where the youngest one is like talking to the phone, right? He took my mom's phone and put it on like on the sofa, and then he starts talking to the phone. And I swear that kid he started running everywhere, like almost like he had how do you call this in English? Almost like he's having like an attack or something. Like he starts running around, like, and then takes things from the table and then jumps around and then moves here and there, and he's so fast. You could swear that the video isn't like on 2 times speed, but it's not. It's just baby. It's baby mode. It's baby fast baby mode. What do you have? A knife? No, wait. What do you have there? A knife. No, I've seen that video as well. Okay, babies are really, really freaking crazy. But I think that it also depends on the kind of baby, because I know there's like very calm babies. I do have a friend who had a baby like a couple of years ago, and I would visit her, and his baby would be like, Aunt Bibi, hi, and he was very calm. He liked napping a lot and eating a lot, but he was like very, very calm compared to my siblings. And those sort of babies are more manageable, I feel. But yeah, crazy ones, they're just a pain in the ass. And imagine you being the parent, that means that you don't have no time for yourself. That's crazy.
Montana Pop Star card game. After arsenic, lead is the second most deadly household toxin in existence. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends that no toy contain more than 40 parts per million lead, which is why it's so alarming that lab tests revealed the Hannah Montana Pop Star card game contained lead at 75 times that level,
What?
a whopping 3,000 parts per million.
What?
Hannah Montana wasn't the only toxin sensation in
Why?
2007. One study found that 35% of
How? What had lead? The paint?
all
Lead,
toys
lead.
on the shelves contain high levels of lead, and nearly 5%
Oh, lead.
contain arsenic or toxic cadmium. Aqua dots. One
Oh,
of 2000
okay, those are the ones that got banned here because there were several cases of kids dying from like taking the little liquid that makes them solid, and also the beads.
2007's most popular toys, aqua dots, were small, colorful beads that could be arranged into different designs and then permanently set with a sprinkle of water. The water activated a glue in the coating of the beads, which fused them together. Innocent enough, but reports say almost immediately of children vomiting and lapsing into comas after swallowing the beads. Because scientists discovered that the glue contained chemicals that metabolized into gamma hydroxybutyric, which is very dangerous for a
Oh,
human.
no wonder then.
Barbie and Tanner. Barbie was just trying to promote responsibility.
I had this toy. Wasn't that the dog that pooped? They were used for nefarious purposes, especially to spike drinks. Oh, shit.
Pet ownership, but this particular set from 2007 went one step too far. Tanner, the pup, could eat and dispose of food,
Yeah,
but the
see?
magnet inside the scooper accessory could come loose. And if a toddler decides to swallow more than one magnet,
Oh
the
my
forces
God.
of physics can cause intestinal perforation or blockage. This best kid toy somehow turned to become the worst kid toy ever. Clackers.
But chat, to be honest, we have to put some responsibility on the parents as well. Like, you don't give your kids something like that, okay? The tangent for later. YouTube magic earring Ken. I know about the magic ring ear Ken.
You may find it
The
in
gay
Reddit
Ken.
Stories' top 5 list. Clackers, popular in the late
Clackers.
1960s and early 70s, were a simple toy. 2 heavy balls, typically made of hard acrylic, suspended from a string. Kids swung and clacked the balls together to make noise, sometimes with surprising style, but the clacker balls could become a projectile and the plastic could shatter and send jagged bits flying. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration, charged with regulating
shit.
toys at the time, stepped in 1971 to require strict
Those were pretty
safety
common.
standards for subsequent versions of clackers. Slap bracelets. Any
How?
child of the late 80s or
How
early
would
90s
that kill
remembers the
kids?
slap bracelet fad.
How?
And the bans enforced by schools after the sharp metal inside the bracelets started cutting kids' tender skin. But slap
Oh my
bracelets
God.
never quite went away and never completely
Yes, the
cleaned up
gay
their safety act.
kid.
In 2012, Toy Smith recalled a large
I'd like
batch
to see
because
that
the metal
in
was
Home Alone. Oh, that would be amazing. Giving kids bolas, a great idea, very fun. I remember slap bracelets. Me too. I used to love wearing those. Now there's kind of like similar things when you get like an Apple Watch.
wearing through the fabric cover, exposing sharp
But I don't have
edges
that.
cut
'Cause
at
it
least
tracks
8
your
kids.
data
Studio
and
Farm
sells it to
recalled
God knows
thousands
who.
more troll-themed slap bracelets in 2017 for the same reason.
My niece was playing with a slap bracelet
Flubber.
just earlier today.
Kids love anything
So they're not
ooey
totally
gooey,
banned,
and
right?
Homemade slime and store-bought compounds
Slime.
such as silly putty remain as popular as ever. But in the early 1960s, Hasbro released a product called Flubber, and the company was
Flubber.
subsequently hit with thousands of reports of rashes and sore throats in kids who played with it. The company recalled Flubber, and in
Oh,
what became a part
has
of
to be
modern-day
toxic.
toy
It has to be
mythology,
toxic.
supposedly buried the excess product behind a warehouse because they couldn't burn it or sink it at sea.
What?
Sky Dancers Flying Dolls.
The product was so toxic, it could not be burned or thrown at the sea for repercussions. Holy shit. Was taking kids immediately ate it. Of course, it's a slime. That's the first thing kids do. Have you guys seen that now there's like a lot of people who make slimes and sell them? I also wonder how many of them have died from like selling it to kids. Hey, Sky Dancers again. Sky Dancers.
It
There
seemed
they
like
are.
a clever idea. Sky Dancers, sold mostly in the latter half of the 1990s, were hard plastic dolls with wing-covered.
I think I was in the US when they got released because I remember it being like a huge thing and my how do you call it? My cousin getting them for like from like the release. So that had to be somewhere around 2000 and something, right? 2003, 5. Cornstarch slime is easy enough to make, and is it not toxic?
Arms that sat in a molded base. When kids pulled a cord, their dolls launched and flew. Unfortunately, the dolls often launched themselves right into the kids themselves, and
Yes.
toy manufacturer Galoob received
Galoob?
reports of eye injuries, broken teeth,
See?
serious cuts, and even a
My
broken
aunt was
rib and a
right.
concussion. Nearly 9 million were finally recalled in 2000.
2000.
Yo-yo water balls. The much maligned yo-yo water ball, a squishy water-filled
Oh,
ball
God.
attached to a stretchy cord that bounces in a yo-yo
How does
motion,
that get
remains
banned?
on the
I have
market.
seen that
Some
everywhere
parents and
here.
officials crusaded for a ban in the early 2000s over concerns that the cord could pose a strangulation hazard. The liquid inside could be toxic, and the whole toy could be ultra-flammable. The U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission declined
You can
to
make it with
recall or ban
cornstarch
the
and dish
toy,
soap,
but
so
some
I guess it
states
just
and
depends on the
retailers
soap.
did stop selling them.
Oh.
New toy standards also limit the cord
Play-Doh
to a
is
shorter
literally
length, lessening strangulation risk.
flour and food coloring. Really?
Kick scooters. Kick scooter.
I think that the Play-Doh specifically is not like that. It probably has like some sort of chemical that maintains its consistency so it doesn't change with time. And salt?
May be one of the most ubiquitous toys on the market, but they're also
Oh
one
my
of the riskiest.
fucking God.
Researchers have found that they were behind a 40% rise in toy-related injury rates between 1990
scooter?
and 2011.
A scooter?
Researchers from Johns Hopkins say the most common injuries include arm and hand fractures and cuts, as well as bruises, strains, and
Yeah,
sprains.
but what were
Scooters
those
aren't
kids
disappearing
doing,
anytime
huh?
soon, so
I am gonna
experts
shame.
stress
I'm
the
gonna
need for
victim
kids
shame
to
right
wear
now.
helmets.
Let's victim shame together, chat. To be honest, kids use the scooters for anything that they were not meant to be used for. Okay?
as well as knee and elbow pads while riding. Mini hammocks.
Oh
You know
no.
that scene in the movies when an unsuspecting individual steps into an apparently innocuous cargo net only to be hoisted into the air by what turned out to be a trap? Someone decided to market them as hammocks for kids. You might think of it as the best kids' toy choice, but 10 different manufacturers eventually had to recall over 3 million mini hammocks after at least 12 children died between 1984 and 1985, and many more were injured. The hammocks did not feature spreader bars to keep them open, resulting in a twisting mess that risked strangulation every time a kid tried to get in or out. Snack time.
Scooters, skates, and skateboards all the same. Yes.
Cabbage Patch Dolls.
No!
The Cabbage Patch Dolls were a must-have toy for their
They're
time,
staring at
sparking
my
department
soul.
store fights and pulling in billions of dollars in sales. The Snack Time edition pulled in more than just money, however, as its mechanical jaws tried to consume the fingers and hair of inquisitive and unlucky children. The Snack Time's mechanism was a one-way battery-powered roller with
Oh
on-off
my
switch.
fucking
It was
god.
supposed to be activated by the accompanying snacks, but the little tykes had no distinction between food and fingers. The dolls were eventually pulled from the shelves after the Christmas
Good.
season.
Good.
Atomic Energy
That sounds like a nightmare. That sounds like a nightmare. Why would you get your kid what is basically a crusher?
Lab. When it was sold in the early 1950s as the most elaborate atomic energy educational set ever produced, Gilbert's original promotions claimed that none of the materials could prove dangerous. The instructions encouraged laboratory cleanliness by cautioning users not to break the seals on 3 of the ore sample jars, for they tend to flake and crumble, and it may run the risk of having radioactive ore spread out in the laboratory.
Okay,
in 2006, the
that's
pop
like,
culture publication Radar magazine called the lab set one of the 10 most dangerous toys of all time
Of
because of the
course.
radioactive material it included. Don't you think this would be the most dangerous kids toy
Okay,
ever?
that was very
Share
silly.
Your comments
That was
in
very
the comment section below.
Yeah. I want to go back to looking at toys I never knew about. I don't want to think about children dying anymore. Let's see. It's non-soluble? Soluble? 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 Based, we need more radiation. Kids should learn about the danger of the radiation. That's why we're gonna force them to paint clocks with the uranium. Okay. So, thank you guys for joining me today. It has been a very, very fun stream, and I learned a lot today. Thanks for adding more things for me to buy to fulfill my addiction to 90s and 2000s toys. Let's share someday soon more videos about toys that you guys had, okay? It was very fun. A nice change of content, and I really liked it. Base, we need more radiation. Bye bye, Bibi. Bye bye, Scouty. Magic School Bus, Chernobyl. What? Huh? Take care. Wait a second. Let me go raid somebody. Let's go raid, who's still alive? You guys have any target that you would like me to raid? Great stream. Thank you. It was fun. And now you know a lot of useless information about little pet shops that you can overshare with somebody some days. Someday in the future. The monkey is live? Okay, let's raid monkey. Where is my monkey? Tell her that I absolutely adore the monkey LPS. A trade. It is also very themed with her new outfit. So, monkey D. Umi is live. Not sure if you're familiar with her. Send me the link so I can follow her and rate her later. Like maybe on another day. I love mini VTubers. Send me all the VTubers that you got. Here's a copy and paste, by the way. Thank you guys for joining me. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, have a nice rest of May Day. How would I say bye-bye in Japanese? Formal bye-bye in Japanese. Sayonara, Fujin-sama! Little's Merchant Shop Raid. Oh, that's cute! Okay, let's use that one then. Thank you, Mumber. That's super cute! Wait. Ah! Okay, hopefully I can do it before they run out of time. No, 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 no. No! Little's Merchant Shop Raid. Yeah! The teeny tiniest merchant. Okay, it's not working on my end, but you guys can compete. You guys can compete. Okay. But yeah, take care and have a great rest of the night. Say hello to Monkey. Say hello to Monkey, and I hope you enjoy her playing games or talking. I don't know what she's doing.